What's up, YouTube? This your boy Landon, and this is Cowboys Injuries.
Promise and call me away. Another time to carry the colors again. My motivation and no house won't defend. Doing the honor of coming back home again. No explanation will matter after we begin. I'm not the dark destroyer that's buried within. My true vocation and now my unfortunate friend. You will discover all while you're unable to win. I'll have you know that I've become indestructible. Determination and less incorruptible. From the Amazon of terror to the whole annihilation will be unavoidable. Every broken enemy will know that they're opponent cannot be invincible. Take a last look around while you're alive. I'm an indestructible master of war.
Alright, YouTube, this your boy Landon, and this is Cowboys End Zone. This is Season 1, Episode 1, guys. It is Sunday, September 25th, 7:20 in the AM. Week 3 of NFL action getting ready to kick off today. We've got such matchups as the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. Me personally, I'm not going to talk a lot about what I think is going to happen in this game because this is mainly a Cowboys show. But I will tell you that personally, I think that the Buffalo Bills will upset the New England Patriots today. I don't know how they're going to do it. I just really see that happening. They're playing on just such a high level right now. And I understand that the two teams that they beat were the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. But you look at the way that they played the game, the absolute destruction of Kansas City, who won their division last year. So they're not complete pushovers in that aspect. And then the Oakland Raiders, they just kept fighting and kept clawing away, tugging and pulling, and eventually they got out of there with the win. So Buffalo versus New England. That's today, I believe, at noon. I'll have to check the guide, but I'm really looking forward to that game, and I'll be watching that game because the Cowboys don't have a game today. We go into, we host the Washington Redskins in our home opener tomorrow night, a Monday night game. Looking to get some vengeance from last year. But so I'm really looking forward to watching the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that the Buffalo Bills can upset the New England Patriots, or if you think the New England Patriots are going to, quote unquote, as a lot of fans like to say, expose them. Now let's get down to business here. Question of the day: is Tony Romo fit to lead the Dallas Cowboys? Can Tony Romo do it? Has he had too much time in Dallas? Is Jerry Jones wasting time keeping him around? I want answers to all of those questions, but of course, the theme in this video, I'm going to give you my personal opinions of answers to all of those questions. So, do you think Tony Romo is fit to lead the Dallas Cowboys? You look at his game. Of course, last year, going out with a broken left clavicle, which clavicle is really just a sophisticated word for collarbone. He broke the left side of his collarbone in week 6, I believe it was, in a game against division rivals, the New York Football Giants, and he was out for the rest of the season. John Kitna came in, did a pretty good job leading us, but Kitna is getting old. He is 38 years old. He is not our future. So Dallas fans, please stop saying that. Please stop saying that we need to drop Romo and start Kitna, because it's not going to happen. Okay, Kitna's got this year, maybe possibly one season after this, and then he's going to hang it up. He is no Brett Favre. When he retires, he's going to stay retired, and Kitna doesn't have that long left. So please, Dallas Cowboy fans, stop ranting about how Romo needs to be replaced, about how we need to drop Romo and start Kitna, because I'm tired of hearing it. Okay? John Kitna is not our future. Tony Romo is our current. Tony Romo is the guy that we got right now. And can't think of too many people that I would rather have than Tony Romo. Of course, we've got Stephen McGee, who I believe is going to make an outstanding leader when the day comes that Tony Romo either retires or does eventually end up leaving Dallas. I believe that Stephen McGee will make a great replacement for Tony Romo. They have a lot of the same playing styles. The only problem I got against Stephen McGee, hook 'em horns. Poor guy was an Aggie. But other than that, he's a Cowboy now, so I can look past him being an Aggie. You know, they say once an Aggie, always an Aggie, so he technically still is. But now that he's a Cowboy, I can look past him being an Aggie. I don't hate him that much, and I think that he really is going to make a great leader for us when the time comes. But right now, we've got Romo, and like I said, the question of the day is Tony Romo fit to lead the Dallas Cowboys? The answer to that question is yes. He absolutely is equipped to lead us. And I'm going to tell you why. You look at look at Tony Romo's numbers, and I want you to compare those numbers to the likes of your Tom Brady's, your Aaron Rodgers, your Peyton Manning's, Drew Brees. The numbers themselves, and you can hate any way you want, but I promise you can look this up. The numbers themselves show that Romo belongs in the same sentence as every one of those guys. The only reason that he, at this particular moment in time, why most people feel he is not worthy to be mentioned in the same breath as those guys, is because this is all those other guys' hands. This is Tony Romo's hand. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, they all got rings. Tom Brady has 3 of them. Tony Romo has 0. That ever elusive playoff clutch, being clutch in the postseason that Romo can't seem to capture, except he did one time in a 34-14 victory over the Philadelphia Eagles just a few years ago. Okay? I want you guys to think about that. Like I said, I want you to look at Romo, and I want you to look at Aikman, and then look at all the guys in between there. Romo and Aikman share one thing in common. They both led the Cowboys to the playoffs, and they both got at least one playoff victory. The guys in between them, your Quincy Carters, your Drew Bledsoes, Drew Henson, Chad Hutchinson, didn't do that. So Romo is, without argument, the best that we've had since Aikman. And I believe that he is also the best we'll have in a long time after Aikman. Like I said, I think that Stephen McGee shows promise, so I think that after Romo goes, we'll have some lights with Stephen McGee, but then after Stephen McGee goes, I think the dark ages of the Cowboys are going to end up surfacing again. But only time will tell that. But like I said, right here, right now, we are with Tony Romo, and I personally, being the Cowboy fan that I am behind him, absolutely 100%. And I believe that he can get the job done. You look at his game against the New York Jets, opening day, September 11th, 2011, Sunday night game in the New Meadowlands, the return of Sunday Night Football to NBC. It was a big thing. Cowboys ended up losing 24-27 on a game-winning field goal by ex-Cowboy kicker Nick Folk. But that field goal was set up by an interception thrown by Tony Romo that immediately followed a blocked punt from Dallas. Dallas had a punt blocked and returned for a touchdown just before Tony Romo threw that pick. Because that's what ended up allowing them to tie the game, was that blocked punt and the touchdown. And then Tony Romo gets the ball, and all we need is a field goal to win it, but he forced the ball there, and it ended up getting picked off. and that set up the game-winning field goal. Tony Romo did not do that in Week 2 against the 49ers. Tony Romo played clutch. He left the game in the third quarter with what was believed to be a cracked rib, and it ended up being exactly that. He also had another injury that was not revealed until after the game ended, that being a punctured lung. This guy leaves in the third quarter with those two injuries, fractured rib and a punctured lung. He comes back. Okay, he comes back out onto the field. Fourth quarter, he runs out to the sideline. He grabs his helmet, and you can just see by the expression on his face that he's in pain. He didn't take any painkillers. He just went out there and did it. He grabs his helmet. Jason Garrett tries to say, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? You're hurt. You need to sit down." And Tony Romo, you couldn't hear what he was saying, but you could almost read it in his eyes what he said. You almost didn't need words because you could basically see it in his face. And I promise you, what he told Jason Garrett was something like this: "I don't care if I'm hurt or not. This is for the team. If I'm not dead, I'm going to play. And since I'm not dead, since I'm alive and walking, I may be a little hurt, but I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to be a man, and I'm going to get a victory for my team because they need me right now. And I've got this C on my chest now, and I'm going to show that I deserve to wear this C and that it's not just a decoration." And he did exactly that. Big pass to Jesse Holley to set up the game-tying field goal. In overtime, we get the ball. Bam, right out of the gate. 70-yard bomb to who? Jesse Holley. Again, that's a rookie stepping up for you. His season is going to match Des Bryant's rookie season. I promise you that. 70-yard pass to Jesse Holley down to the 1-yard line, which set up a 20-yard field goal, basically just an extra point, which of course Dan Bailey hits for the win. Okay, is Tony Romo fit to lead the Dallas Cowboys? The answer is absolutely yes, he is. And I think that the biggest reason for that, we all know about the choke job in Seattle a few years ago. Of course, we all know what happened in the Jets game. We all know about all these times that Romo has cracked under the pressure. Mostly because I think he was thinking way too much into it and he was trying too hard. But even putting that aside, Tony Romo looks at the other teams in Texas, the other representatives of the Lone Star State. Tony Romo looks at the Texas Rangers, who made the World Series last year but came up just a little bit short. But they made it to the big dance in their sport. And for the record, if you don't follow baseball, are on their way going there again this year. He looks at the Dallas Mavericks, who this past NBA season, which is locked out right now, but I'm not going to get into that. But this past NBA season, the Dallas Mavericks won the NBA Finals for the first time in their 31-year franchise history. The Dallas Mavericks are at the tip top of the NBA right now. They are the number one team. They are the best team until the finals next year. For 1 year, all Mavericks fans everywhere around the world, of which I am one, get to proudly say, we are the best. The Texas Rangers stepped up because they were tired of being the laughingstock of Major League Baseball. The Dallas Mavericks stepped up because they were getting tired of being the laughingstock of the National Basketball Association. And the Dallas Cowboys are stepping up now because they are tired of being the laughingstock of the National Football League. And Tony Romo individually is stepping up now because he's tired of being the laughingstock of the Dallas Cowboys. He's tired of being on a team of which his own fans hate him. And he's going to prove this year that they have no reason to hate him, that we should be glad we have somebody with his talent and his almost godly ability playing for us, wearing our colors. Tony Romo, number 9. He's going to do it this year. Nobody will have a bad thing to say about Tony Romo anymore. He's going to shut them up. That I can promise you. Now, like I said, you can say whatever you want to say. Bottom line is we got the undefeated Washington Redskins coming up at home to the home opener Monday night. Tomorrow night we host the Washington Redskins led by Rex Grossman. Redskins are 2-0. We are 1-1. Okay. The Redskins have really surprised me. I have watched them play this year, and they don't look like the Redskins from last year. Okay, they've got Rex Grossman at quarterback, who doesn't look like himself either. Really, it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a slugfest, just as our previous two were. But bottom line is that the Cowboys come out on top, 28-24 over the Washington Redskins. And the Philadelphia Eagles are with the New York Giants today, and I think that the Giants are going to end up winning that game. And then, of course, we have the Redskins. The Redskins, the only undefeated team in our division right now. We are in a three-way tie for second place with the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Football Giants. Eagles play the Giants today. I think the Giants win that game and advance to 2-1. The Eagles fall to 1-2. And then us Dallas Cowboys beat the Washington Redskins tomorrow night and exchange our three-way tie for second into a three-way tie for first in the division, being one of 3 teams out of 4 in the division with a 2-1 record. We'll see where it goes, but that's my prediction. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree with what I've said? All comments are welcomed. If you like the Dallas Cowboys, if you want all Cowboys all the time and absolutely nothing else, hit that button right there, because this is Cowboys End Zone and all we do is Cowboys. Alright? Now, be sure and subscribe. Comment this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything that I can change. Comment my give me some feedback on my introduction video, the little theme song, because it took me 4 hours of video editing to do that, and I worked really hard on it. I know it didn't turn out the best, but let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you think it completely sucks or if you think I did pretty good for my first time ever using advanced video editing software. Now, with that said, the Dallas Cowboys have the Washington Redskins tomorrow night, and we're going to win 28-24. That is my prediction. I've already answered the question, is Tony Romo fit to lead the Dallas Cowboys? Can he get the job done? And the answer is absolutely yes, and I've already told you why. I won't extend this video out anymore. This your boy Landon. This is Cowboys End Zone. Season 1, Episode 1 is over. I'm out. How about them Cowboys? Peace.